Gerard. Everyone give a good hand for Gerard. Alright, so your job is easy. You have to sit here while we dote upon you with our magnificent, beautiful prose. Your job is a little bit more difficult than his. I need an occupation.
Psychic.
Psychic. Darling, our love is like a psychic.
Darling, our love is like a psychic, and you got me seeing stars.
Darling, our love is like a psychic. I always see it coming.
Darling, our love is like a psychic, and I pay too much per minute. Darling, our love is like a psychic, and I knew it would end before it even began.
Darling, our love is like a psychic.
It's not real.
No one believes you.
Darling, our love is like a psychic. Who's this Miss Cleary you've been talking to?
Gerard, our love's like a psychic. That'll be $14.95.
Good check. Darling, our love is like a psychic. I know it doesn't mean anything, but it's fun. Can I get a subject in school?
Math.
Math. Darling, our love is like math.
Darling, our love is like my math classes. They're so long and so hard to get through.
Darling, our love is like math class, and I'm really confused.
Darling, our love is like math, and math is my favorite subject.
Darling, our love is like math. You want to multiply?
Darling, our love is like math. I'm going to forget all about you once I graduate.
Darling, our love is like math and a word problem. I never know what parts are important and what parts aren't. Darling, our love is like math, and frankly, I just do it best when I'm alone in my room.
Darling, our love is like math. Some people are good at it, but frankly, I just can't do it anymore. Darling, our love is like math class, and I usually just speak through it. Darling, our love is like math. There are just too many problems for us to try to solve.
All right, let's go ahead and get a famous historical event.
Civil War.
Hindenburg.
Ides of March. Titanic.
Ides of March. Titanic and
Ides of March.
Darling, our love is like the Ides of March. It only comes once a year.
Darling, our love is like the Ides of March. When I saw her, I knew I had to seize her.
Darling, our love is like the Ides of March. Why is that lady telling us, beware?
Darling, our love is like the Ides of March. Why are there like 17 dudes here?
Darling, our love is like the Ides of March. Pi Day comes first.
Darling, our love is like the Ides of March. I think you look really good in red.
Darling, our love is like the Ides of March. George Clooney's totally gonna make a movie about it!
Darling, our love is like the Ides of March. I have no idea what it's about.
Darling, our love is like the Ides of March, and I'm going to betray you.
All right, let's get a movie. Let's get a movie. Darling, our love is like the Lion King.
Darling, our love is like the Lion King, and I can play the love Darling, our love is like the Lion King, and someday, everything the sun touches will be yours.
Darling, our love is like the Lion King. In the bedroom, you're a freaky.
Darling, our love is like the Lion King. I ran out of ideas and just started stealing from Shakespeare.
Darling, our love is like the Lion King. I always start crying halfway through. Darling, our love is like the Lion King. What do you want me to do? Dress in drag and do the hula?
Darling, our love is like the Lion King. And when I I was 8 years old, that was so scary. Our love is like the Lion King. I feel like I've been stampeded to death by a herd of wildebeest.
Darling, our love is like the Lion King. It will kill your father.
Darling, our love is like the Lion King. Roar.
Darling, our love is like the Lion King. Be prepared.
All right. Can I get some sort of celebrity?
Justin
Here's him.
Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber.
You guys just get loud.
Bieber.
Everybody wants Bieber, apparently.
Darling, our love is like Justin Bieber. I can be your boyfriend. Stop. Darling, our love is like Justin Bieber. I got into this because I thought you were a girl.
Darling, the results of our love are like Justin Bieber. Baby, baby.
Darling, our love is like Justin Bieber. Get ready for falsetto. Yeah!
Darling, our love is it's like Justin Bieber. I just don't understand what the big deal is about.
Darling, our love is like Justin Bieber. Christian.
Darling, our love is like Justin Bieber. The things it involves are sometimes ludicrous.
Darling, our love is like Justin Bieber, and it weirds me out that middle-aged women are into it.
Darling, our love is like Justin Bieber. I wait in line for hours just to touch the beads.
Darling, our love is like Justin Bieber. It's totally legal now! Darling, our love is like Justin Bieber, and I just like to pretend it doesn't exist.
Darling, I love is like Justin Bieber. Never say never.
All right. Now let's get a former or current presidential candidate.
Mitt Romney!
Romney.
I heard Romney first, according to mine.
Darling, our love is like Mitt Romney. At least now we know it's not going to end with Santorum.
Darling, our love is like Mitt Romney, and I kind of like that you keep changing positions.
Darling, our love is like Mitt Romney. Let's shake it like an Etch-a-Sketch. Darling, our love is like Mitt Romney. It's fine, I guess.
Darling, our love is like Mitt Romney. It's better with the doggy on the roof.
Darling, our love is like Mitt Romney. It's not that different from what we have right now.
Darling, our love is like Mitt Romney. I still kind of prefer the black guy.
Should we do one more?
One more.
Let's start yelling things out, people!
Hunger Games!
Our love is like time travel.
Darling, our love is like time travel. It's really, really confusing and never makes any sense and is always paradoxical.
Darling, our love is like time travel, and would you like to play? I'm the Doctor.
Darling, our love is like big ball of wibbly wobbly slimy stuff. You just have to go with it.
Darling, our love is like time travel. We can't do it yet.
Darling, our love is like time travel. We going really, 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 really slow.
Darling, our love is like time travel, and I'm pretty sure it's physically impossible to do that.
Darling, our love is like time travel, and will you be my companion?
Darling, our love is like time travel. With you, sometimes it's over before it starts.
Darling, our love's like time travel. We've screwed things up so royally, I don't think we have a future left anymore.
Darling, our love is like time travel. Just don't touch anything.
Time travel, it's really hard to make a good story out of it.
Darling, our love is like time travel. We might be able to go forward, but we can't go back.
Darling, our love is like time travel, and I only like it with the doctor.
Darling, our love is like time travel. I'd like for you to tar this.
Darling, our love is like time travel. Now I know what it's like to ride a mammoth.